Hi. 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 Guess he's not here. Can's on his way. I don't know where he went. There's Can with a dog.
Granger out.
And Can has a dog. We'll figure it out.
I have a little Pukapoo here that is going through major separation anxiety.
I see.
To the point that she wants me to come to bed and sleep in bed with Mom, and that's not going to happen.
I see. Herein lies the rub.
And for her, that's just an easy solution.
Right. Yippers. I am sorting pictures of varying degrees. And trying to suss out things that I don't remember where they all went down, but trying to figure it all out. Oh well. I like how everything here has like a different time and date to it. It's like really funny. Many, many moons ago, back when the dinosaurs roamed this earth, I had all these pictures and I just pooled them in the weirdest places. And it's like, as great as it was, it's hard to find all of. Now I'm trying to figure out where all of these pictures went and where they belong, and none of them are in the right spot. And it's like, oh man. So that's what I'm doing now, is sorting stuff.
Well, there you go.
There you are. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what we're doing. Good evening, Donald. And you are dealing with separation anxiety.
Or at least a dog that who's going through it.
Wow. All right.
Hey, you weren't expecting this, were you? No.
And here are all of my prom pictures from 1990. Like, well, that's a thing.
I'm good, Bulldog. How are you?
There's the cup. We knew it was just a matter of time. Hey there. Hi, Bulldog. since I'm sorting pictures, we should make your thing the biggest one here. There. So we can see. Because I'm just sorting photographs, which is about as exciting as nothing. Nothing exciting. There's nothing exciting about me sorting photographs.
So, I found out, do you know Colorado's most famous sandwich?
Most famous sandwich?
Yes.
Did you say sandwich?
And we do have one.
No, actually. Well, Sarge, it's because we broadcast right when you're going to bed. Feel like that's a thing. So, what's our most famous sandwich, dare I ask?
It is called the Fool's Gold.
The Fool's Gold. Yeah, I seem to. That seems like that makes some.
Do you know what it is?
It seems familiar. No. I don't know. I mean,
It is one of Elvis's favorite sandwiches.
oh, that's right. And he flew all the way out here and bought them one time. I remember this story somewhere.
Yeah. And he ate 22 of these with his friends.
Yeah, that seems about right. Bulldog's
And
making knock-knock jokes.
Oh, who's there, Bulldog?
Broken pencil. You'll call me tomorrow. Okay. I'll talk to you later, Sarge. Good night. Broken pencil who? Broken record. It's pointless. Ha ha ha. Oh, that's actually good. I like that.
So yeah, this sandwich, it's a loaf of French bread, hollowed out, and then you add on one side an entire jar of jelly,
Oh, yeah. See, that just sounds nasty already.
and then on the other side, an entire jar of peanut butter, and then cook up an entire pound of bacon, and that goes in the middle of the sandwich. Hi, Minty. I love the puppy.
Hi, Minty. I'm worrying greatly about it's just like, whoa.
Let me see what's going on with Small. I'll be right back.
Okay. Just finished streaming and cooking dinner. Excellent. Excellent. I tell you, excellent. Oh, wait. I don't know why I said that. It is a thing. Oh, playing Cooking Mama. I don't know what that is, but that sounds kind of cool. And this guy is 407 by 708. And this guy is 407 by 604. So not much different between the two. I can delete you. It's kind of rare. The kiddos are at grandma's tonight. Nice. This is kind of super rare for me to find these photos, and I found these photos from the Valentine's Dance 1990. I am an old person. I feel particularly old whenever I do things like that. I'm like, meh. Well, and then 1989. All right. Well, there aren't that many photos from high school, but I have a handful of them. And they're actually kind of cool. You should cook. I think cooking is awesome. I will have to cook tomorrow. What am I cooking tomorrow? I don't know. I will have to look at the. I figure I will have to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? Does anybody know? Yeah, I don't think I know. I may not know. It may be one of those things where I just don't know. Right? I love naps. Naps are the best. Naps are totally awesome. You're going to Nebraska to eat stew? Is that like the battle plan? Oh, gotcha. That's cool. That's cool. Yes, I'll be tabling both days at Wicked West. And I'll have all of my comics there, all 3 of them at that point. Plus, hopefully, some other important things, which would be kind of useful. So, that'd be kind of cool. So, I make comics. I do. Since he's not here right now, I will actually show you what I do. That actually gives me a second here to do something. Here, let's do this. So that I can share my screen. Right? And we'll bring up, say, yes, the comic that I draw is called Bellatrix Rising.
Oh man, this sucks.
Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. There, let's load that. There we go. We actually both make comics. Both Can and I make comics. And this is... right. So this is my primary comic right now, and Can is working on his primary comic, that is. I wonder if I could just... yeah, because see, I can continue to just show art over here.
What's going on?
Like, this is a better option for me than, like... because I'm sorting pictures, so I'm like, this is so boring. But I could put the little what's-its up there, and it will show all of my pictures.
Oh, the mosaic. Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not a bad idea. So, yeah, we both work on our comics. I'm actually I'm at my 3rd book that's out at the printers. Can's on more than that.
I only have the first issue at the printers. But this is like issue 5 I'm working on, so.
Right. So, But the long and the short of what Donald's talking about is that I will be at Wicked West Con. Where are you, Bulldog? I mean, what state? You don't have to tell me your address or anything like that. I don't even know that. But I was like, it just occurred to me, like, I don't know what state you're in. Oh, Kentucky. It's a long way to Wicked West Con then for you, because we're in Colorado. So we're kind of a haul from out there. Although one of my best buds is from Louisville. So that's kind of cool. You walk. Yep. I mean, really, you could pretty much just like go north until you hit I-70 and then just keep walking, technically. At some point, I-70 ends up here.
I wouldn't recommend it. I've driven I-70.
Right? At some point, that gets like ugly.
That is too long of a journey, even by car.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Oh, yeah. You're 19 and have back issues. I'm 50 and I have back issues, so I feel that. I feel that way, way too much. I really feel that. Let me lock. What's a VOD? I don't know what a VOD is.
It's a video on demand. It is the saves of Twitch.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes some sense. 19 of the, well, basically, I mean, at this point in time, almost effectively.
Yeah. Huh. That's an interesting thing. I didn't think that Twitch would let you lock them behind a subscriber wall.
It is kind of interesting. Ardwin RPG books? No. Hard one RPG. Save up for Japan. That's a great. What's your battle plan to go to Japan? What's your plan? Plan. Where do you want to go? Like what place? Shinjuku? Cool. Do you have Minty's going to Japan too? Do you have a plan for how to get there? I ask because I actually have. I recommend, if you don't have a plan, one of the things you can do is you can go over there and get, or go over there and teach at some point. It takes a little bit of effort, but it can work. Plane tickets. Fair enough. Oh, I also recommend Akihabara. That's a good place to go, especially if you're into anime. Akihabara. Akihabara. Yeah. Make it easier. No. Akihabara. And make it bigger so you can see it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it'll help, but no. Spelled like that.
What's happening?
Yeah, I'm just spelling Akihabara for him. But it's the autumn leaves field. Autumn leaves field. Akihabara. Also known as the Electric City.
Oh, come on.
I feel like we've got it now, so I'm not have to worry about it. If you're on the train, if you take the Yamanote is the train that loops around Tokyo from Shinjuku, and you had, you could also go to Kamiket. That's like the big convention as well. But if you take the Yamanote is the lime green trains. They're the ones that have the lime green, the green stripe, very bright green stripe, and they go around the outside of Tokyo. Take it from Shinjuku, and you take it east from Shinjuku, and I think it's about 5 stations down, and you're at Akihabara. And Akihabara is where all of the manga and everything is. Although I heard that recently Roppongi also has now quite a bit of stuff, but Roppongi is kind of, I don't know, sort of has a reputation. So it seems like I remember someplace else being sort of a bastion of manga and anime. Wouldn't surprise me. You shall move to Japan one day. That should be cool. Then you can join our stream and tell me what the weather's like. So, highly recommend going and getting a bachelor's degree. You need a bachelor's degree to teach, but once you get a bachelor's degree, you can teach in Japan. That's a great way to get involved in the culture and learn how to, learn all about it and everything like that. Also, a great way to learn how to read Japanese, because they pretty much just kind of set you there and say, well, bye, good luck.
Hope you don't die. See you in a
hope you
year.
don't die. Don't die. I say that, but of course, everybody was really sweet, and they all just kind of put up with me. They're like, well, guess you're here. So yeah. Oh yeah. We were looking at Airbnbs. Like that might not be a bad thing to do. Airbnb is a little cheaper than trying to get a. I also recommend if you're not opposed to walking a little bit, like get a hotel outside of Tokyo a little bit, like in Chiba or like I don't know. All these names are just leaving my brain. But if you get like a place in Chiba Prefecture, which is just north, or even Ibaraki Prefecture, you could get like a hotel room in some place like Moriya. And Moriya is right on the Tonegawa, the Tone River, and you can get a hotel room there. It'd be cheaper by far. You'd be out in the boonies, but you'd be right on the TX, which is the Tsukuba Express, and then you just take the TX into Akihabara, and then transfer from Akihabara to the Yamanote, and then you can go to Shinjuku at that point, or Harajuku, which is also down there on the loop. You can also head out to Saitama, and I think Saitama is off of the Chuo line. It's the same thing. So you just hop the Chuo line to Ueno Station, and then you can move from there to Shinjuku. I'm a little rusty on all of these things, but do. Ooh, that sounds good to me. I like traveling the world. I think we should all travel the world.
Yes.
I encourage this wholeheartedly.
See the world through the Maker's flame.
Yeah. And that would be kind of an interesting thing to go. I mean, like, go hunt down family. That's something I do. I want to do because I've got family in Scotland, although distant family. But I've always wanted to kind of go visit like all the places that my family has been in. So I think that's fascinating too. So I think that's a brilliant thing. That's fair. Connecting with your uncle. Also good. Yeah, see, now you just messed this up. Now I can't see anything. There we go. Fix it. Fix it. There we go. See you later. Good night.
Is Bulldog heading out?
Yeah, Bulldog's going to bed. So good night. Sleep well.
Good night. So how have you been doing today?
So far, not so bad. I had like tummy problems earlier, but they seem to have settled. I mean,
That's
it was enough that I was like, I don't know if I want to mess with, mess with the going out and hanging out. But
yeah.
so that was a thing. That's all right.
Well, and it doesn't help that like I to that group I made the comment about the roads, and they're like, the roads are dry. What ice? It's like, yeah, down there.
Well, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are like, "Oh, it's not a problem. It's a problem." It's like, it's a problem. Oh well, it's all good. There's so much more to these stories sometimes, and I keep forgetting that. It's kind of interesting.
What?
Well, so these are all photographs from school, from when I was in high school. We have a little like group on Facebook, and over the years, people have posted pictures. And in some of those pictures, it's my group of friends. So I downloaded them and then saved them. And now I'm sorting them into the correct years and stuff like that, along with all the stuff that I've kept. And I keep forgetting some of the sort of the stories of things. Like I was just looking at a letter that my girlfriend at the time had written me, and I remembered that we broke up like over the summer. And I was like, I was like, I can't remember why we totally broke up, because of course it's high school, right? So this is 1990.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, and then I read the little letter, and then I was like, she was talking about going to Russia. And I was like, that's right. We broke up because she graduated. Because she was one of those high speed, low drag kids and finished everything off and graduated and got out like 2 years before me, even though I was older than her. It's like very irritating. I have recently talked to her. She's a very highfalutin attorney now.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, like high speed, low drag, still high speed, low drag. At 50, she's still a high speed, low drag person, which is fine. Yeah, I just like going through it. I went through all these pictures and I was like, good heavens, it's just flooded with stuff. And there's no way to tell where anything is. There's thousands of files in each gear and none of them mean anything. It's like they're not set up properly. So I have now set these things up properly. There they are again.
Ooh. Are you talking about the cars?
Yes. Because I can hear the cars like you can hear the truck. Or like you can hear the cup.
It wouldn't be a typical stream unless you heard the George Cup or the cars drive by.
Right? Just saying. My sister's report card from 1987. I have like the weirdest stuff in here.
I'm seeing this.
So weird.
Is that the stuff you just got from?
Some stuff is from my dad. That's actually part of the reason I'm doing this, is because if I start sorting all of dad's stuff, it's just going to end up being a huge mess in this folder. So I'm trying to sort it while I still can. You know what I mean? Like try to get it all squared away while I'm still capable of doing so before it becomes flooded.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So we could probably do something with this, like cut it. Here. Oh man. It's the wrong years.
It's the wrong years of my life.
It's the wrong years of my life.
Did I show you the ramen I got the other day?
Yes, you did. Not right. It is not right at all. I'm just saying. It's the trousers. They've gone wrong. Grommet.
Grommet,
Wallace and Gromit.
not vomit. Grommet.
Gromit. Wallace and Gromit. I got my first IBM computer, a 386 SX, in 1991, and May 15th, 1991. Said because for reasons that are still kind of beyond me, I managed to save the first video check that I did on it. I copied it to a text file and then saved the text file. And so
You wild and crazy dude.
So you can look at the date that it was made, the text file, when it was first created. And I'm like, that's the weirdest thing I've probably ever done. That's not the weirdest thing I've ever done. I've done far weirder things. This is kind of difficult because all these years are kind of mixed up. All right, there we go.
Ooh.
Man.
Oh man.
Yeah, just tons and tons of things in here. Just so many things. Like, it's interesting. I have a picture in here that I drew of Star Trek The Next Generation before Star Trek The Next Generation came out, back when we were still kind of, we don't know what all of the possible things could happen with this show. And it's kind of funny because, like, some of the names are close. Like Dr. Crusher, Geordi LaForge, and then Captain Julian Packard. It's interesting. And the Enterprise looks like a Excelsior class ship. And I remember them saying, these are the rumors, this is what we think is happening, sort of thing, back in the day, before we got any actual information. It was my first fan art, man. Just saying.
So in Lions, there used to be a bakery that made empanadas.
Oh, really?
Way back in the day.
Right.
And the guy got his recipe from one of the countries in South America. I remember the story, and it's always stuck to me, that they would have these cheese empanadas that were like the cheese, like the cheese would almost become a sauce, and it was bright red.
Huh.
With the seasoning they put in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I can't find what these things were called or which nation had them.
But it sounds so good.
It does. And the thing that always stuck with me about it is he would describe that businessmen in their bright white shirts would be eating these
Oh, God.
empanadas, and you're just waiting for the disaster to happen of the empanadas dripping on their shirts.
That's awesome. And horrifying. So it's interesting how fast I moved from like one really not very good style to a very amazingly good style in like short order. Because like I don't think I've gotten, I mean I probably have gotten a whole lot better than this, but it's like it doesn't feel like it, right? Like looking at some of these things, I'm like, and this was what, 91 or 92, you know what I mean? Like 30 years ago. And I'm like, what have I really done with my life?
You at some point became an artist.
Right. You want to see something funny though? Does that look familiar? This is from 1993.
That looks amazingly like an
MPV.
Tacoma.
Yeah. It also looks like one of my MPVs.
Yeah.
Astonishingly like my MPVs. That's just funny. I just find that funny. OneDrive is completely flipping out. It's like, you've deleted a whole bunch of stuff. Are you sure?
Is this you? Is this real life? Or is this just fantasy?
Right? It's totally...
Am I caught in a landslide?
No escape from reality.
Am I a cup now? Is George coming?
Right. I sense him. I sense him. Wow. I'm a street samurai. And I haven't seen my street samurai in a long time. One of my very few male characters I ever played. I started cross-playing in RPGs a long time ago. So it's like one of the very, very last times I ever played really a male character was like Jeez. When I was younger, it was like, because it's more fun to draw the women characters. But now it's like, I just prefer it, you know? I had all my buddies' phone numbers written on here. That's funny. It's so old, they don't even have a 303 or a 720 on them. Just the 7 digits.
Oh God, that
It's
is
all
a long
80s.
time ago.
Yeah.
Because we switched over to that, late 90s, early 2000s is when they started requiring, right
10
around 99 is when they started requiring 10 digits.
Yep. Yep. This is all of the game information for Star Frontiers, which I don't think I've played since 89 or 87 or 88. So it must have been 87 or 88. Wow. It's kind of funny. I'm looking at all these digital files. I don't think the originals even exist anymore on some of these. And I'm like, well, they're 156K. And I guess I'll just have to accept that that's what we've got on this piece. And there will never be another one like it. Oh, that one's bigger by far. Good. So there's larger versions of these. And some of them I'm like, wow, that was a really good piece. Really sucks that it's 153K. You know? I'm like, oh.
And that's when he started remaking them.
Huh. Wow. Just found Lance Corman. He was my first character ever. Well, he was the second character because I think he had a Roger Corman was his older brother, but Roger Corman got killed in the first game because this was back in the days when we didn't know better, right? So the GM would kill you off right off the bat. It's kind of sad.
No, I think this is a character you would hate.
Probably. What character?
Mr. Sunshine.
Oh, Mr. Sunshine. Why am I the big picture? I shouldn't be the big picture. Let's do that. Mr. Sunshine. Yeah, probably.
It's like, I just put in this line, but it just seems like something he would say. And he goes, she goes, "Oh, you're Mr. Sunshine, the person I've been hearing all about." He goes, "In the flesh, my dear. Though I don't think I caught your name, and I know all my girls." Like he is putting his ownership on
Yeah.
well, on all the group,
Mm-hmm.
You always talk about how you want to have agency for your characters.
Yep.
And here is a character that takes away the agency of other characters.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
But it fits him. It fits him so well.
Yeah. Yeah. No arguments.
But it makes him that much more evil and detestable.
Right. I oft wonder if someday I might come across like my old character sheets from even further back, because the real first game, Robotech, was the first game I actually played back in the day, but it was the first real game. But I did play before that Star Frontiers, but we didn't know what we were doing. So So I don't know. You know, it does sort of count, doesn't sort of count, sort of thing. You know. Oh, her name is Heater Hall. I think it was supposed to be Heather Hall, but that's all right. I was so busy making the text look cool that this has been fascinating to kind of go through my entire world here. I have 2 folders that are unsorted. That's even more interesting. Like, really? This is one of those, sometimes I'm just like, ugh, you know, just disheartened slightly, because like all of these are, here is yet another folder full of pictures, some of which are in fact like school pictures that I literally just sorted. So more school pictures in here from the same spot that I just sorted. I was like, oh. The thing that's most frustrating about this is I just sorted it, and then it was like, and I dumped everything into one folder so that all the duplicates would get killed. You know, because like there's always duplicates, and they've been, you know, over the years I've sorted everything in all these different folders, and it's like,
yeah.
You know, and it's just so frustrating. It's like, I just did this. And now they all really need to go back into the same folder again so that I can sort them all out again. Well, we'll figure it out somewhere along the line.
At some point.
Yeah. That's literally our Jed cum. I probably should keep that somewhere along the line. I guess I'm not that disturbed by it, but still, it's kind of like, yeah, it is a little rough. That's all right. We'll get there. Oh my God.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Look at that. It's George.
And the world would never be the same.
Right. That's the George. That's the first picture of George. You can see all of his polydactylness. All of his little paws down there. Little claws. Those things are miserable. But yeah, the George picture.
His obsession with knocking over a cup.
Yep, started here not that long ago. It's an adorable picture. He was a weirdo. He's a weirdo to start. He's still a weirdo.
Oh, he's a very weird cat.
He's a good cat, though. Good cat, just weird. Me too.
I think I'm gonna do some cool down drawings.
It sounds like a thing. It involves cooldowns.
Well, I've done a page today. I've set up a page for tomorrow. So I'm doing good on that aspect.
Well, that's good.
Oh, I need to send you that. Check your Facebook.
Okay. It gives me just a second, though, because I'm trying to move stuff. March 8th. Checking Facebook. Oh, I like that piece. I like that better too.
Yeah, it turned out really nice.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice piece. Alex is who Alex is. Oh my gosh.
Something with Alex.
Yeah, my buddy Alex. These are all pictures from like the late '90s, and there's a picture of Alex, and he looks pretty much exactly the same as he looks right now. He doesn't look any different. It's just really funny.
So that's when you go and you accuse him of being a vampire and threaten him with garlic.
He did, yeah. That'd probably just be a thing.
I was going through these old pictures, and I'm now convinced you're a vampire.
Right.
Hey, Guy, I think you've read too many stories. Get thee behind me, Hellspawn!
Right. Oh man. This folder is empty. Well, then why is it in here? Yeah, just found this wonderful, wonderful thing that my child wrote when he wrote his histories of his life. Gosh. That's very cute. Very, very cute. That's a random survey of Nevada. I'm not even really sure why I have that. Like, that's very random. Remarkably random. It's kind of frustrating. I took pictures of something my mom had written, but the first picture was blurry, and so I'm like, I wish I had. I'm not sure I still have those anymore. I think I may have thrown them away. So now I've got to try to recover the blurry. You know, that's kind of aggravating.
Yeah, I can see that. And sometimes you just can't.
Yeah. No, but I'm going to spin up the old beast. Time to open Photoshop. Because if anybody can do it, Photoshop can. Literally what Photoshop is for. Photoshop is also for getting really confused. It is also interesting because she says things like, just finished reading the diary of Anne Frank. And that's curious. You know, like, wonder what she thought of that. You know, this is from 1970. So before the days that of me. You're just mad. Now let's see what we can do here. It's actually not bad. kind of sad to read her talking about wanting to lose weight and stuff. It's always kind of sad. Mom struggled with her weight a lot in her youth.
And then you realize it doesn't matter.
Right? Not important. Not the things people remember. But it was a big deal for her in 1970. Yeah, it's the things.
Yep. Oh, I'll call this good here.
Yep. How many pages do you go on about this? Oof. This could be ugly.
What do you think?
I think I blocked my screen. Oh, I like that. Hey, it looks like Moana.
It is Moana.
That's why it looks like Moana. That's what I think.
I did a good job because you were able to identify the character.
Right off the bat. You did good. Here we go. It's like funny to see these, she's talking about people that I remember growing up with, Norma. It is also weird to watch, the mom and dad struggling to survive,
Mm-hmm.
sort of thing. Yep. Mike's been out of school a month now and still no job.
Yeah, I like how that was the expectation back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good cool down image.
You're like, I'm over it. I like it. I think it's a good piece too.
I'm trying to do more of stepping outside my comfort zone by drawing characters I wouldn't normally draw.
That's fair.
And I don't draw Disney characters or Pixar characters.
Right.
I don't draw 3D characters.
I follow that. Well, I think it's about time for you and I to
Hit the hay.
get out of Dodge and hit hay or something. Dodge hay and hit the whatever.
I'm not sure where you were going with that analogy. I was just going to let you roll till I figured out where it was heading.
Like, I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I am out of here. And I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you all for joining us tonight. And as always, keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.
Bye.